Today's video is about Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers of the United States, a man whose imprint on the nation's history is indelible. Born in the year 1743 in Shadwell, Virginia, Jefferson was part of a well-established family, his father a successful planter and surveyor, and his mother from a respected Virginia clan. This privileged upbringing allowed Jefferson to receive an excellent education, studying under the Reverend James Morey, a learned man in the classical traditions of history, science, and literature. As a young man, his curiosity was insatiable, his thirst for knowledge unquenchable. Jefferson later attended the College of William and Mary in Williamsburg at just 16, where he furthered his education and began to shape his philosophical and political ideas. With such a rich and stimulating early life, it's no surprise that Jefferson was destined for great things. So, let's delve deeper into his life and understand the man behind the legacy. After completing his studies, Jefferson embarked on a career in law. An ambitious young man with a keen mind, he quickly made a name for himself in the Virginia legal scene. His reputation as a lawyer of wit and wisdom grew, and soon, he was making his first steps into the realm of public service. In 1769, Jefferson took his seat in the Virginia House of Burgesses, the legislative body of the Virginia colony. Here he advocated for the rights of the colonists, often clashing with the established British rule. It was in these early days of his political career that Jefferson began to shape the principles and beliefs that would later define his legacy. In the midst of his burgeoning political career, Jefferson found love. In 1772, he married Martha Wales Skelton, a young widow. Their union would bring him great joy, but also profound sorrow. Martha bore him 6 children, but only 2 survived to adulthood. The loss of their children was a heavy burden for the couple to bear. Despite these personal tragedies, Jefferson never wavered in his commitment to public service. He continued to fight for the rights of his fellow colonists, a fight that would soon escalate into a battle for independence. Even while facing personal tragedies, Jefferson continued to serve his colony, and soon, his nation. His early career and marriage were formative years, shaping the man who would go on to become one of the most influential figures in American history. In the face of rising tensions with Britain, Jefferson played a crucial role in shaping America's future. As we delve into the mid-1770s, we find Thomas Jefferson at the heart of the American Revolution. It was during this tumultuous time that Jefferson was tasked with an incredible responsibility: to pen the Declaration of Independence. This vital document would not only announce the American colony's separation from Britain, but also lay the foundation for the United States' core principles of liberty and individual rights. In drafting the Declaration, Jefferson drew heavily on his philosophical beliefs, deeply influenced by Enlightenment thinkers. He asserted that all men are created equal, endowed with certain unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These profound words still resonate with us today, serving as a beacon for human rights and democracy worldwide. Simultaneously, Jefferson also served in the Virginia legislature, and later, in the Continental Congress, contributing significantly to the Revolutionary War strategy. His diplomatic skills and political acumen were instrumental in rallying support for the independence cause. Jefferson's authorship of the Declaration of Independence was a monumental task that required not only a deep understanding of political theory, but also a profound belief in the inherent rights and freedoms of individuals. His words, carefully chosen and powerfully delivered, sparked the flame of revolution and forever changed the course of history. The Declaration of Independence stands as a testament to Jefferson's vision for America. Jefferson's influence didn't stop with the Revolution. He continued to shape the nation as its 3rd president. Thomas Jefferson assumed the presidency in March of 1801, stepping into a role that would see him guide the United States through a period of significant growth and change. His presidency, which spanned from 1801 to 1809, was marked by his unwavering commitment to maintaining the nation's neutrality amidst the tumultuous European wars that raged during this time. An advocate for the common man, Jefferson sought to protect the interests of the American people above all else. His belief in the power of the people and his dedication to preserving their rights was a cornerstone of his leadership. Yet, he also understood the importance of strengthening the nation's standing on the global stage. Perhaps one of the most defining moments of Jefferson's presidency was the Louisiana Purchase in 1803. This monumental acquisition effectively doubled the size of the United States, paving the way for westward expansion. It was a bold move, one that demonstrated Jefferson's vision for a nation that extended from sea to shining sea. But the Louisiana Purchase was not without controversy. Critics questioned the constitutionality of the purchase, and Jefferson himself grappled with the implications of his decision. Yet he ultimately stood by his actions, believing they were in the best interest of the American people. Jefferson's presidency was also marked by his efforts to maintain peace. Despite the pressures of the ongoing European wars, he remained steadfast in his commitment to neutrality, even in the face of the Embargo Act of 1807, which had a significant economic impact on the nation. Through it all, Jefferson's presidency was characterized by his unwavering belief in the power and potential of the American people. His leadership helped to shape the United States during a critical period in its history, guiding it through challenges and towards opportunities for growth and expansion. Jefferson's presidency was a time of growth and change for the young nation. After his presidency, Jefferson continued to contribute to his nation. He was far from retiring quietly. His thirst for knowledge and passion for service kept him busy. He embarked on a project of great importance, the founding of the University of Virginia. This was a testament to his belief in the power of education. He wanted to provide a place of learning that would foster the future leaders of America. During this time, Jefferson also maintained an active correspondence with key figures of the day. His letters with John Adams, a fellow founding father and sometimes rival, are particularly noteworthy. These letters are a rich source of insight into the political and philosophical debates of the era. Jefferson's final years were marked by a sense of accomplishment and reflection. He passed away on the 4th of July, 1826, exactly 50 years after the signing of the Declaration of Independence. His death, on such a significant day, seemed to add a poetic final note to his storied life. Jefferson's legacy is profound. His contributions as a founding father, author of the Declaration of Independence, and president shaped the nation. But his work didn't stop there. His post-presidency years were filled with service, intellectual pursuits, and continued influence. His vision and principles continue to inspire and guide us to this day. Jefferson's life was one of service, intellect, and profound influence. Thomas Jefferson's life was marked by significant contributions to the United States and the world. From his humble beginnings, through his prolific career to his enduring legacy, Jefferson penned the words that shaped a nation. His early career and marriage, his authorship of the Declaration of Independence, his presidency, and his later life all attest to his remarkable influence. From his pen came the words that would define a nation, and from his leadership came the vision to expand and grow. That's the legacy of Thomas Jefferson.